gives me the opportunity to bring together the two things that I'm really passionate about the enjoyment that I get from cycling, but also seeing people with a range of disabilities being able to access something that I enjoy myself, and knowing a little bit about the ways in which those people can be supported to access the bikes, dealing with people who are perhaps a little bit hesitant, who are not used to riding bicycles. It brings together those two things and gives me that chance to do two things that I really think are important.
The satisfaction is that it not only gives pleasure to our participants, the people who come and ride the bikes, but their carers and families also love it, because for them it gives them great pleasure to see somebody enjoying being on a bike and having fun. And a lot of the families and supporters and carers never thought that their child or adult would ever have that pleasure. Even the families, the mums, the dads, the carers, they get surprised by the fact that they can all, so we can get anybody on a bike. It's very rare that we've not been able to get somebody to ride a bike or ride something or be on a bike in a wheelchair, whatever form it takes. And we've actually had parents, one mum in particular was in tears because she never thought she'd see a child ride a bike.
I think one of the stories that I always remember is that a family came when, I think it must have been during a half term, and this family came, one of the children had a disability and they needed to access our bikes, but the rest of the family enjoy cycling, and what they said was that because they haven't got a specially adapted bike for the child who needed the support, when they went somewhere where he could access a bike, they weren't cycling, so he was cycling on his own, and when they went somewhere where they could ride bikes, he didn't have a bike to ride, and so it was really lovely to see them cycling around here for half an hour together as a family. So there was a sister and the mum and dad and the boy with the disability, and they were able to cycle together and have a great time together as a family. And that to me is one of the key benefits of giving people that opportunity to do something together and make it just part of everyday life. It's the kind of thing that anybody would enjoy doing with their friends or with their family.
I started doing the charity, I always used to cycle myself, and now my sight's got to the point where I can't cycle, that a friend found out about this so I could ride mainly the back of the tandem, so that way I can still get out on the streets and go out and about on it, and indoors here as well. I've made lots of friends up here, and then we've had events on where they've taken us out to events and gone on cycled around the city centre and other things, and yeah, supported really well.
They get very confident, and some of them have gone on to buy their own bikes or do their own thing. I saw that you were speaking to Chris earlier, who rides a tandem, and he's got low vision, and he came to us about 18 months ago, and he really took off with it and loved it. And he now realises that he can ride a bike again, even though he's lost quite a lot of his sight. And he was a mad, he was a keen cyclist beforehand, but now he can ride a bike again, which is great.
To come and do this, yeah, because I'd learned how to cycle tandem, and then I actually had to go. We tandem rode around Derby Village Road last year, and that was just fantastic. It's something I never thought I'd be able to do. They deserve all the help we can get. I mean, all the amount of different bikes as you've seen they've got this morning, they help all different disabilities. It's just great. It's grown and grown over the last 2 years since I've been coming, and hopefully it can carry on going. Yeah, they deserve all the help we can get.
And he really loves that, and he likes coming down here to see us all and do a little turn on the tandem, but he also comes on rides with us. So we do get a pilot for him to take him out on a ride. But it's also the health benefits for people with disabilities, because they don't get a lot of exercise usually, or it's very difficult for them to access a lot of activities in the community for a number of reasons, not least of which because of their disability. They can't, transport's an issue, money's an issue. So you come here and, they can actually do something that they maybe wouldn't have been able to do. In fact, a lot of the day centres and groups that come here say they get the biggest fun out of coming here than some of the other sessions they go to, which is part of their weekly routine.